Hello everyone, I'm Lola Tracy, the RC Chick, back again with another video. So today we're looking at the newly released LESU WA100M-8 hydraulic wheeled loader. So now this one has a lot of details, it's brand new, and I want you guys to know everything about it before you get one. Let's jump into it. Now let's jump into all the features and details of our exterior body. So starting with the bucket, it does come with this original toothed bucket. We have around, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7 teeth on the bucket, which will have a manual quick release coupler that will be on here. Now the manual coupler on this loader will be unpainted, so it will come in this silver color, and of course I'll show you guys how to change the bucket later. So coming over to the top, we do have 2 hydraulic cylinders, the larger ones for the big arm, and then on the center we do have this hydraulic cylinder that's going to be for the bucket. We do have these 2 free hydraulic lines, so we do have a 4-channel valve for this one. Now coming over to the tires, you're going to have these super soft LESU tires, of course, and we do have the painted rim over here on the wheel hub, and on the middle we do have it remaining in black. So this is the original paint colors from the factory, and the height of the tires is going to be around 8.5 centimeters. And the wheels are going to be covered over here with a full metal fender held together by these nice welded parts. So the entire frame of the entire loader is going to be from welded sheet metal. And of course, we do have some LEDs right over here. Let me show you guys. On the front, so we have one LED here and another over here. So there is around 11 LEDs on this entire one just for starters. So that's a lot of lights. Just like on the top over here, the spotlights, 2 spotlights on the top. We do have the metal adjustable windshield wiper, but you still have to be a little bit careful with that just so you do not break it. Coming over to this side, so we do have an openable door on the bottom over here. Super easy, there's really nothing inside, but you can use it for whatever. So that's a lot of details on the LESU models. And of course we do have the openable cabin door as well, but before you open that, you do have a side mirror over here. So this is going to be held in place with the metal, so you cannot really move it around. However, you are able to move and adjust this mirror, so you have to adjust it perfectly. So once you open the door, you'll be able to open it swiftly and it will not cross over to the mirror, because that has happened a few times before. Now for our door, it does have really nice details. It is a full metal piece with, of course, windows that we have in here. So look at them nice details. You do have some railing on it as well as this part. You do have a nice little handle on the inside as well. And of course on the inside, so this is going to be a plastic cabin interior. Super details, super nice on the inside. I really do like most of the details that LESU does on this. Now still on our right side, coming from the top, you do have this nice metal antenna just for more details, and 2 spotlights on the rear with these 2 as well that will shine right on the middle. So when I turn it on, I'll show you guys. We do also have 1 warning light on the top over here, and of course more details. You do have this exhaust pipe, but it does not work since it is just a decoration, and this entire rear part can actually open just like that. That's going to be your battery compartment. Not only that, we also have another rear window wiper over here as well. Now on the back, we do have in here, that's going to be your AC or your fan that will be blowing air into the system just to cool it down. We do have another door right here just for that extra detail, even though you're not going to be opening anything really. So on the back, we also have this rear towing hook, so you can tow any other trailers that you may need on anything. You also have these nice parts. So there's just a lot of details on this loader. And of course, in the rear, 3 lights over here and 3 lights over here. So there's so many LEDs on this one. Now let's move on to the left side of our loader. So right over here, that's going to be your hydraulic oil tank. So you can simply unscrew this part until it comes off and then add your hydraulic oil. Now on the back, we also do have some vents as well. So these are going to be metal parts. They are going right through into the rear of the loader. Now coming over to the fender, of course, full metal fender as well. Nice rubber tires on this side as well. So it does have a differential lock as well for this model. I'll show you some functions later. So we do have these nice full metal steps with another openable door on this side, which looks super cool as well. I really like this little spot that's just like a metal bar that's just hanging around over here. We do have some brake pedals, so there's a lot of details on this one. So right by the steps over here, you do have another openable door on this part. So it does have a locking mechanism. So right now it is locked. You're not going to be able to open it unless you find this handle, pull it out like that, and then you'll be able to open it. So it is an empty place as well. You can put whatever you need in there, or electronics for upgrades or anything you may need. Now coming over to under our WA100 loader. So we do have, of course, live axles, both of them. That's going to be a 4x4. Now looking at the details, we do have, of course, our drive shaft and then the transfer case right over here. And then we have these super nice bronze parts that are holding these nice steering wheels together in the back. So steering, of course, is going to be hydraulic. So the hydraulic cylinders are going to be 1, 2, if you guys can see. So this is your hydraulic cylinder for steering. So that's only going to be for the front axles. And of course, we do have these apparatus for the differential lock, both on the front axle and the rear axle. And now taking a look at what's inside our loader here. So first things first, you do have this plate that's going to be housing your receiver and of course your battery compartment. So your receiver is going to have to fit as well as your battery. So now I have unscrewed this part already so that I can show you guys what we have under everything. So here's another thing. So you can open the cabin as well, but you need to unscrew 2 screws at the bottom here. So originally RTR, it's gonna come and fully screwed up. So once you can open that up, you'll be able to see all the electronics that we have on the bottom here. So there is a support rod right over there that's going to be able to hold this up. So that's a metal support rod. And then right here, we're going to be using the FlySky 12-channel receiver since we're going to be using the ST8 controller. We do have the T connector for the battery on this one. And then for more electronics we have on the inside, this is going to be your brushless hydraulic pump motor since your hydraulic oil tank is going to be right on this side outside. So right next to that, you do have your valve block right over here. So you have 1, 2, 3 channel valve. So once the oil goes through, you do have this connection valve point right over here. So this connection just takes your hydraulic oil to this one singular valve that's going to be for steering and also auto return to center. So this is the servo that's going to be for the hydraulic steering. And then on the top over here, so this is going to be a connection for all the LEDs. Right here is the power supply. And over here, you're not going to be able to see it, but under all these wires is going to be your light board. And of course, finally, right over here, this black part, that's going to be your driving motor. Now let's jump into the operation of our WA100 loader over here. So first things first, for the warning lights, it does not go off. So it's always going to be on, but you can switch in between different modes for it. So that's going to be on SWC, all the way down, and then all the way up. And then coming over to the other light system, that's going to be your normal daylight. So that's 1, 2, and then on the third one, it's off. So 1, 2. So that's only 4 on the front. And then on the back, let's turn her around. So as you see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And of course, on the bottom, we have the red ones turn on. But of course, you have your reversing lights and your indicator lights. And now for the sound, that's going to be SWB. You gotta flip up and down quickly for it to turn on. And then press it down for the horn. Now let's jump into the hydraulic function. So right now we do not have set up mix control for this one. So you do have to turn on your pump in order to use any hydraulic function. So if you need to set up mix control, you just let us know. So this is going to be the original setup from the factory for your controller. So first things first, we do have hydraulic steering and auto return to center for the steering, which is super cool. Look at that. I really like this feature on this one, that's for sure. Now for the hydraulic bucket over here, so the main arm, this is going to be, let's speed it up maybe with the pump, run it higher, and then we can speed it up. So now here's something you're going to notice. The bucket auto levels itself. It has auto leveling and auto lifting only in this position for digging. So when you lift it up, it starts pouring out by itself. Let me show you guys using something. What do I have? Maybe, okay, we can try and use this piece of chalk. So maybe right there, we have it lifted. And of course, it's dumped. And all this only by lifting the big arm. But if you change the bucket position, say you put it in this resting position and then you lift only the main arm, it will not drop anything. That will not activate its auto leveling. So let's say we load it up with chalk over here. We lift it up, so nothing will happen unless I choose to dump it by myself. And for the axles, on the rear, we do have the pivoting axle suspension, but on the front, we don't have any of that. So only in the back, it can move freely. And of course, we do have differential lock on this one. There is no speed transmission, so this is going to be your differential lock. So right now, it's unlocked, and then once we lock it, we'll be at the same speed for all the tires. All right, everyone. Now that was our brand new, newly released LESU WA100 loader. So you guys should let me know what you think about this one. And of course, it has a great price, so you should definitely get this one for yourself. So I'm Little Tracy, the RC chick from Chicken Hobby, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.